Blessings, good evening. We'll begin with some short period of meditation. So please find a comfortable posture. Close your eyes and bring your attention to your own body as you're sitting right here and right now, wherever you are. An important principle in Buddhist meditation is that you're learning to take care of, look after your own body, speech and mind. So even though a teacher may give some instruction, like I am now, your aim is to bring the words and the instructions into your own heart and mind, and then develop the kind of qualities that the Buddha said will be conducive to your happiness. So as you're sitting meditation, whatever technique you're using, whether it's following the in and out breath, or practicing vipassana, or recollecting the Buddha, or any of the other meditation techniques you may have heard about. My words are just to remind you or give you some clarity on what you're doing, but then your aim is to bring your attention to your own mind, to know yourself, to bring up mindfulness, meaning to pay attention, and using your meditation object or method as the focus of your mindfulness. Also clear comprehension, so clearly understanding what you're doing, why. And effort, you have to keep maintaining some effort as you're doing it, because your mind is so easily distracted. And you need to rely on different qualities, supportive qualities, such as patience with your own restless mind, patience with any painful feelings in the body. Need to cultivate a certain amount of metta for yourself as you're training yourself, cultivating all these other qualities, because it can be a very frustrating process. We can get irritated, annoyed, or even angry with ourselves, with other people as we're doing it, maybe. So there's a variety of different qualities that you're bringing up to support you, even though you have a basic technique, such as mindfulness of breathing. All these other qualities will help you. You have the words of the teacher to help you, but also in a little while I'll stop talking, and the aim is you have to start relying on yourself, developing these qualities internally, because no one can do it for you. No one else can bless you or do anything in particular to make your mind feel peaceful, make you more mindful, to help you let go of any stress or anxiety. Again, external factors such as the words of other people and the presence of other people may have a help, may assist you a little bit. But in the end, you've got to do it for yourself. So we say in Buddhism, as you're meditating, you're making very powerful, good karma, wholesome karma, because you're bringing up very useful, supportive qualities for your happiness. You're changing yourself for the better. And all the external inputs in your practice, the place, the teachers, the teachings that you've heard are supportive, but they're not as powerful in terms of karma. They're not the most central thing to what you're doing. The most central thing is your own efforts in cultivating the mindfulness and the wisdom to help look after your mind, help you understand what you need to do to abandon suffering, or the causes of suffering. So when I stop talking, if you have a doubt, what do I do? And the sound of the teacher has stopped. Well, come back to your own effort and say, well, what am I trying to do here? Well, bringing up mindfulness directed to your meditation object. So if that's the breath, knowing the feeling or the sensation of the in-breath and the out-breath. Picking a point to do that, so maybe the tip of the nostrils, or the center of the chest, or the abdomen. Then you have to know your effort, whether you're actually trying, putting attention on the breath, bringing your mind to know the breath in, the breath out. Or are you simply maintaining the posture with your eyes closed, but letting your mind wander around and not making much effort at all? Because our effort can vary. Sometimes we concentrate and try for a while, and sometimes we kind of give up and just let the mind wander and think about all kinds of things. Or sometimes we just allow ourselves to fall asleep. So when I stop talking, it's like I hand over to you. Now you have to take control of the ship, the vehicle, your mind, your body, as you're sitting here in this moment. And you have to be willing to observe and learn from what you're doing and put up with the difficulties of training the monkey mind, the mind that loves to not be with the breath, not do what you want, go all over the place. But you can trust that this effort you're making is a very wholesome effort, or even what we call it a noble effort. I mean, it's one of the best kinds of efforts a human being can make. To bring up mindfulness, to bring up insight, clear seeing of the way your body and mind are. This is noble effort. Very good karma, because even one moment of mindfulness is valuable, meaningful to you. Even one moment of mindfulness is valuable because it can be a cause for another and another and another moment of mindfulness. Has a knock-on effect. As you establish mindfulness on your object, you're giving less importance to mental defilements, confusion, sleepiness, distraction, and more important to your training of mindfulness. And you can also learn. From every moment of mindfulness you learn something. You're paying attention, more close attention to your body, your mind as you're sitting here. And as you practice more often, what you learn what are the obstacles to meditation, what are the dangers, what are the big distractions. You're learning over time how success comes about, how do you overcome those obstacles, the right level of effort, how to use your body, how to use the breath if that's what you're focusing on, how to use your mind to cultivate these different qualities for your own happiness and in the long term for the happiness of others as well. Every moment of mindfulness is not only good for you, it's good for others, because when we pay attention more, we're able to recognize more negative states of mind, different kinds of stress and suffering as they're arising, and change our karma for the better by letting go. Giving up old habits, giving up negative trains of thoughts, stress in the body, stress in the mind. That's good for us, that's good for others. If we become more patient, more peaceful, have more clarity ourselves, well, that will pass on to others around us as well. So I will stop talking now and just carry on meditating quietly until you hear the bell, and see if you can maintain your effort while you're doing it.